Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Wormys Playhouse. And today I want to talk about going digital with video games, having a digital collection on, per se, your Nintendo Switch. So I've always been more so about physical copies, which I think most of you can agree. Just having a physical copy is really nice. Just having it, being able to hold it and admire it. It's beautiful to look at. I mean, the covers have always had beautiful artwork. The back has some cool details on the back, and you have just a physical copy that you can trust, you can take care of, and you'll always have it, and it's trustworthy. And most of all, you can display it. You can put it up on your shelf, and it'll look good on display, and you always know where it is. So that's really cool to have. So physical copies, I've always been about. And with all my, I've never really gotten digital games. The only one that I've gotten were the ones that it was exclusively digital. I couldn't even get a physical copy. So when the Switch was coming out, I was thinking like, oh man, I want to get all physical games. I don't want the digital ones. I might get some. I'm not opposed to it, but I want to pay for my physical copies. I want something to hold. However, I have realized playing the Switch that I do enjoy having the convenience of digital games. It's just nice being able to switch back and forth real easily with it built into the system. The digital game right on your console. It's really nice. Just being able to play one game. Let's test this out. So I'm at my home menu. I don't even know if you can see that. But I can go into the one game here, Wonder Boy. Boom, starting up. So here, Nintendo Switch. There's that. Starting right up. And then if I want to play a different game real quick, so I'll just hit the home button, go to Blast Master Zero, boom, hit that. It'll ask me to close Wonder Boy, and then it starts right up. Just hit my my logo, and here we go, boom. Starts right up. It's just right there. The convenience of it is just really nice having it, to be able to switch, just as an afterthought. I can just go to any one of these games and just, boom, 2 buttons. Okay, 3. Nintendo Switch makes you pick a user, so 3 buttons, but it's real quick. A. That's why when you start your Nintendo Switch up, you hit A 3 times. It's for digital reasons. So it's just really nice to have the convenience, and what's the beauty of it, of what the Switch, mainly is just being able to take it portable. It's amazing having an at-home console, which normally with an at-home console, I want my physical games. I want all my copies to be physical, but being that it's portable, it's just nice to be able to, this convenience of switching back and forth between your games is so nice. And I know people talk about the memory in the Switch. I forget what was it, 32 gigs or something, and even that's limited because there's hardware, there's software, Nintendo software that takes up some of that space. But it does come with a micro SD slot for you to expand the memory. So, yes, you would have to pay for another a memory card, but it's an option. You can expand it to any size you want. Or would you rather be limited like Apple iPhones, where you have to buy, a limited space, and if you want more space, you have to buy a phone that's that much more expensive, At least we have the option to expand it. So, on back to digital or physical. There's arguments about, oh, but with digital, you're really renting it. You're just renting it. If the servers go down, your game is lost. You're just renting it. It's not really yours. You don't have it. You're just renting it. That's not true. I feel like that's like false information, because once it's on your console, it's there for good. It's not going anywhere. It's 100% yours. You own it. You can do whatever you want with it. It's on your console. I know the games are linked to your profile, your Nintendo profile online. So what's good about that is if it becomes corrupted. That's another thing they talk about. If it becomes corrupted, if your Switch breaks, if I just demolish this right now, or if a file becomes corrupted, if I break this and this is lost, someone steals this. If someone steals it even, if someone steals a game lost in this, that game is gone. Your physical copy in the Switch is gone for good. You have to go out and get another one. However, if someone steals this with the digital copies on here, I can just go to the Nintendo eShop and just re-download them. I can re-download them, and bada boom, bada bam, I got my game back. I don't have to worry about someone stealing it. I can just get my game back because it's linked to my Nintendo account. Now going to another Switch, that's where it becomes tricky. You can't move one game from here to another console. However, if you link your Nintendo account up, if if you take it off of here and link it up to another Switch, then all your digital games will come over with your user profile. That's what's nice. So if you lose this, you can sync it all over to another one. That's what's good. If you lose this, you're done for. You know, people talk about file corruption and that, but you can just re-download it. And yes, if the servers for Nintendo ever go down with it, you know, but the Nintendo eShop, it's always gonna be the Nintendo account. It's your Nintendo account. Unless Nintendo goes bankrupt and they're gone for good, you know, and then nobody decides to buy them over, there's a possibility of you not being able to re-download your game. But do you need to re-download your game? I mean, I have a digital game on my Wii U. It's been sitting there. I played it and beat it, and I still start it up every once in a while and play it again, and it's there fine. I haven't ever had any problems. Is there a risk? Of course there's a risk. It's a minimal risk, but there's always a risk. Same with physical. These were CDs. You could scratch your CD, you could lose it, your dog can come chew on it. You know, if a kid playing with it, they can destroy it. There's always a risk. There's even a risk with physical. You have to take care of it. Whereas digital, you don't have to take as much care of it. You just have to hope that the software is good. But then you can re-download it. This, if it gets lost or stolen or scratched, it's done for. This, if it gets lost or stolen, you can re-download it. That's amazing! Now with the release of Mario Kart 8, I went to pre-order this game. The physical copy. I went to pre-order the physical copy thinking, okay, yes, I want the physical copy. I want to be able to play it on this all the time on the go. And yes, you can carry your game with you, because these are cartridges. That's one thing that is nice about it. They are small. They're cartridges. So, you know, so you can't scratch yourself. Although the back, you know, if you accidentally leave this in your jeans pocket and go through the washer and dryer, you know, there's risk of it becoming corrupted. You know, there's still risk. This is so small, you could easily lose this. I mean, the contacts are exposed, so, you know, whether things can, you know, corrupt it, you could lose this easily. It's a possibility. Will it happen? Probably not, but it's a possibility. Yeah, you can carry this with you in your pocket or in your Nintendo Switch case, and you can carry it around with you. But then, you know, if I want to switch to another game, okay, I just took that out. So let me get Bomberman. Let me play Bomberman. Let's see how long this takes me. So I gotta set this up. I'm trying to move quick, so get in there. Boom. Okay. So now A, and okay, it popped up real quick. Yep, close that software, boom, Bomberman starting, select my user. So it's fairly quick. The longest part is user. It depends on how long it takes me to get this game out and into here. So let's switch back to Zelda. So I have to close this before you take it out though. So I can't just switch to another game quick and have the system close. I have to physically close out of it myself. Close software, yes. So I have to close that down, and then okay, now pops right up instantly. Man, I'm amazed. That is cool. You know, when you put something in like the Wii U or other, you know, consoles, it takes a while for the loading. You know, that came up quick. I'm amazed with how quick it comes up. So keep that in mind too with your physical copies. It does come up quick. Is it starting? Okay, the game's okay. I didn't hit it right. User error. See, there's always user error. So keep that in mind when you're buying physical copies with the Switch. It's pretty quick. What takes long is you physically switching it out. However, with Mario Kart 8, because it's a game I played on the Wii U. I played this game endless times in the Wii U. I will be playing it a lot on the Nintendo Switch, but not as much as I used to. Mainly I'll be playing it in between games. Or when I'm out somewhere, oh, I got 10 minutes real quick, I'm waiting for something, I'm just not home. And it's an afterthought. You know, I'm not going to think to bring the game with me. If I don't bring my case or something, if I just don't have it with me, if I'm too lazy to physically take it out, I'm like, oh, what game do I want to play? Okay, I can switch to another game. Say, we'll switch to I Am Setsuna real quick. Boom. That's a digital game that I have on here. It's right there, you know? It's just an afterthought. Oh, I'll play Mario Kart. If it's on here, oh, I'll play Mario Kart. I'll switch to that real quick, because it's on here. If I have to get if it's in the case, if this is in the case, and maybe I left the case in the car, or just maybe it's just sitting over there. I don't want to get up. I'm lazy. I mean, I'm a gamer. I don't want to have to get up. I mean, myself, I know. I mean, with my ADHD, I'm not gonna want to get up and have to. You know, I won't. I'll play a different game. So having Mario Kart 8 is something that, you know, you play, you know, a track or two, and then you're done. You switch to a different game. And, you know, I switch back to Zelda, you know, so I can leave one cartridge in here, you know, my main game that I'm playing all the time, and I can have Mario Kart as a side game that I can switch to easily. That's just what's nice about digital, is just being able to, it's the convenience sake, 100% for convenience. You know, physical, 100%, is better, in my opinion. Having the copies, having the case just to look at, it's beautiful, having it displayed on your shelf, everything about it, I enjoy this. And I almost, like I said, I pre-ordered the physical copy of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. However, I canceled it. And I'm getting a digital copy because just being able to have the convenience of switching so easily from one game to the other on the Switch, that I think I'm just gonna like the digital version better. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, some people are just really against digital. They just can't seem to get it in their heads to want it. And I understand, you know, I've always liked physical. I recommend finding a game for cheap on like the Nintendo eShop that's digital only, and you know, pick it up and just find it and try it out. You know, find a cheap game. Bomberman Zero, not Bomberman Zero, Bomberman. Blaster Master Zero is $10, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it's $10, digital only. You know, try that game. It's a fun game, and just to convenience sake of switching back and forth, just try it out. You know, if you don't like it, then don't buy any more digital games. If you do, buy some digital games. You know, I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna buy physical and digital. And I've always said up Mario Kart it'd have to be physical. But I think I'm gonna get the digital version. I think I'm getting the digital version just for the convenience sake of being able to switch so easily, you know, so easily. Especially the older you get, the less time you have for this stuff. It's just convenience sake. So let me know what you guys think about that, digital versus physical. They both have pros and cons. They're both great in their own right. Neither one is the right way, neither one is the wrong way, you know, it's ultimately your preference. Don't get mad at other people for they want physical or they want digital. Some people want both. Some people want, you know, strict about it, you know. That's just their opinion. Let people have your own opinion. You're entitled to it, you know. We're all entitled to our own opinions. So, thank you for joining us today for another episode of Wormys Playhouse, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you again for another episode. We'll see you then. Bye! Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.